welcome to Travel Camp Explore. This video is part of our Celebrity Cruise series visiting Greenland and Iceland. This video focuses on our visit to the Icelandic port of Isfjador. In this video we will visit the Dynjandi waterfall and a small fishing village. We arrived in the port early and found our tour bus very easily. Before we knew it, we were cruising through the Icelandic countryside towards the waterfall stop. On the way we went through a few different road tunnels. The guide explained these were pretty recent additions to the Icelandic road system. They are designed to cut travel times down by going through the mountains instead of around them. In some places they were 2-lane tunnels, in other sections they were a single lane and there were passing points along the way. It was certainly something I had not seen before. It took a little over an hour to get to the side of the waterfall. As you will see from the footage, you can view the fall from where the bus stops, but to get close you have to hike up a path, which can be difficult at times. Continuing up the hill, as you can see, we've already come quite a long way up. The bus is all the way down there in the Isfjador. Lots of little waterfalls up here, but we still got a ways to go to get to the Big Daddy. Climb continues. The trail is getting tougher. It's getting steeper, it's getting rockier. So the path started out very easy, nice walking path. Now we're down to this. And we're not much more than halfway up, I would say. So, pretty accessible at the bottom, but it gets tougher pretty quick. Here's some of the little waterfalls. It's definitely a beautiful place, so worth coming here if you can. And once you're up that 30 or 40 feet, which is quite hard, it does level out some. It's a bit better. And you've got some more steps to go even higher. Definitely need good walking shoes though. As you can see, the path is just a bunch of rocks. So it continues to be rough going. This bit is a lot better, as you can see. More of a soil and gravelly path. Seems like the steeper parts are the tougher terrain. And then the more level parts are a little easier. But as you can tell, I'm pretty much out of breath at this point. Oh, we've got one more pretty significant climb. But there's no need to give up at this point. I will be putting all the cameras down though when I head back down. Just so I've got both hands to balance and control myself. Okay, so see you at the top. So my tip would be don't carry 50 pounds worth of camera gear up like I did. But it's worth it. There we go. Okay, so now for the climb back down. Hopefully it's not as bad as coming up. I still think you'll need to be really careful to make sure you get sure-footed now. Okay, I survived the worst of it. It took about 15 minutes to get down off the really rough rock. Now I'm back to the normal sand and gravel and odd rock path, so not so bad from this point in. So once we made it back down to the bus, there were some snacks and drinks waiting for us. We then jumped back on the bus for the ride over to the fishing village. I believe it was about a 45-minute, maybe slightly longer, ride back over to the village. Honestly, the village was pretty small, there was not a whole lot to see here. The highlights of this part of the tour was probably the fishing harbour, the small cafe that we visited, and then they actually allowed you to sample some of the dried fish. So what did I think of the tour overall? Well, the highlight was definitely the waterfall. I wouldn't really have minded missing the fishing village altogether, because while it was pretty, there was not a whole lot of things to really see there. So that brought us to the end of our excursion. Overall, we really enjoyed our second stop in Iceland. This was actually the last port day of the cruise. Our next stop was Reykjavik, where we would disembark. Our next video will pick up there as we spend 2 days exploring Iceland by car. So I hope you come back to see what we get up to on the road. Until then, I hope you enjoyed the video.